consider wearing a rain slicker or a raincoat or bringing an umbrella because we want you to stay dry. And unfortunately, after school, we do not have a covered area. And so we have to stand outside unless there's lightning. So we learned that the hard way the first week of school, and we all got soaked. So I encourage you to consider that during this new season that has unfolded in front of us. The other thing that I want to remind all of you is being respectful, responsible, and safe includes greetings and salutations, or that means the same thing, or closures. So, for example, I'm noticing so much expected behavior with kids coming into the building or walking in the halls, responding to the greeting, good morning. Oh, and my bucket is filled to the brim because that is exactly what we are hoping that you say. Now, we recognize sometimes you're tired, you're not having a great start to the morning. An acknowledgement with a smile or just looking at someone and giving them a friendly nod is okay as well, even though using those words is always kind. What we want to extinguish or do away with is no greeting at all. It really is, friends, a bucket dipping gesture when somebody says good morning and you ignore them and walk by. So I'm encouraging you and actually challenging you to practice that skill because it is a life skill and something not only at Scott School, but anywhere you go, all the way from now until you're grown up, you will want to do. So practice it now, friends. I am looking for that and I want to catch you in the action because I know you can do awesome things. And our Fab with Vocab word of the week is literally. This is a great word and I actually or literally use it a lot. It is an adverb and it means in fact or really. And our handy dandy illustration here, these are always so crazy funny. This one says, when Mr. Wilson tried to learn to rope like a cowboy, he literally got tied up in his work. Oh, I tell you, how silly, silly. So it looks like they did not know how to rope whatever they were roping. Maybe they were roping sheep or cows or something and got all twisted up. So I encourage you to be fab with vocab. Use the word literally in conversations, include it in writing, find it in your reading. And now on to Mrs. Schwartz.
Why, thank you, Mrs. Reha. It's been a fun morning. All right, friends. Now for our Panther Pride winners. We've got from Mrs. Toth's class, Caden and Jasmine. From Miss Denning's class, we have Graham, Ben, Pip, and Charlotte. From Miss Sovie's class, Clayton and Lily. From Mrs. Carr's class, Colton and Charlie. From Miss Klonik's class, Grace and Quinn. From Miss Villarreal's class, Elijah and Owen. From Miss Taylor's class, Ella and Logan. From Miss Cochran's class, Caleb and Quinn, I believe. Yep. And from Miss Anderson's class, we have Mackenzie, Arlo, Kate, and Blaze. And from Mrs. Cass's class, Janelle and Hazel. From Miss Poosfarouche's class, Reese and Ellie. From Miss Vancura's class, we have Landon, Oliver, Willow, Titus, Zach, Lily, Rowan, and Gavin. And from Miss Greenhouse's class, we have Max and Lachlan. And last but certainly not least, from Mr. Whitfield's class, we have Jace, Haley, Caroline, and Jeremy. Friends, this is an exciting week. This is going to be our first Panther Pride celebration later this week on Thursday. We'll give you more information about that, but we are so very proud of your bucket filling ways. Now, friends, let's please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Have a truly terrific Tuesday, Scott School.